Hey everyone, I am Pion and welcome to my preview of Induction. So Induction is a time-traveling puzzle game which will release sometimes in 2016, probably. So as a preview we'll just take a look at the first few levels. So we're this little purple cube here and we can move with the arrow keys. I think WASD works as well, yes it does. And we have to go to that circle thingy. Keep in mind this is a really early build, so most of the stuff you see here is a work in progress. For example, all the sound effects are completely placeholders that will be completely replaced in the final version of the game. So keep that in mind, but the first few levels will give us a good impression of what the game is about. It is about time travel. We don't need that for the first few levels though. It just teaches us some basic mechanics. We can push pills around. Oops, that was dumb. Well, we can time travel. Let's cheat. The game did not explain that yet, but I know how it works. So we have to push pills into those thingies, and this will activate stuff like buttons, and we can go to the goal like a button. No, it doesn't activate buttons. It works like a button. That's what I wanted to say. So third level, a little bit more tricky. It's a little confusing. This game is like in like diagonal. I always confuse the buttons. You can change the rotation, but then you have the same problem in the other way. So I don't know. It's a little weird perspective. What can I? Oh, pressing. Yeah. Again, I tried to press to the left, but I had to press down. So that's a little confusing. We can go over here and whoop, it triggers the bridge, and we can get to the exit. And I think the next level is the first one where we actually need time travel. So let's take a look at that, shall we? There we go, yeah. So in this level, we trigger this bridge by going into this button thingy. And if we want to go to the goal, it disappears. But the game tells me that I should press space, so let's do that. We wait for a few seconds, because I know how this works. We press space and we will create a clone of ourselves. And that clone will now press the button for us and then disappears after some time. Well, depending on how long we waited. And then we can go to the goal. And there we go, level complete. Great. So this level is a little bit more annoying if I remember correctly. We start by pushing that thing in here. And then we, at some point, just press space. And we can go over here. There we go. Actually, I did not have to wait that long. It doesn't really matter. And there we go. So that's that. So yeah, it's a neat time traveling mechanic. It's not the first game to do this, but it's the first game. Like, it's not the first puzzle game to use time travel, obviously, and clones of yourself. But it's the first game that I know at least that does it in this exact way. Like, the interesting thing is that you spawn a clone. When you press space, you spawn a clone of yourself. But it spawns at the beginning, as you expect, but you don't respawn, so you continue from wherever you are. Which is interesting, because that creates some new, well, ways of solving puzzles. So let's wait here for a few seconds, then press space, and then we go over here, wait for our time travel buddy past me, to hopefully not disappear while we're on the bridge. Nope, everything fine, we can get to the goal. So in a puzzle game, it's always important to have the first few levels introduce the mechanics in a good way without being super trivial. Like, having a challenge in the first few levels and still, like, don't overwhelm your wait, how did that work again? Oh yeah, we do this and then we do this. And we press space, I think. Yeah, exactly. So don't overwhelm your player, but don't make it too easy for him either. And I think the game does it fairly well so far. I did not play too far, but if you played the first, I don't know, 10 levels or so, and it introduces new tricks, not new mechanics. I think we saw all the mechanics that are in the game so far, but it introduces new tricks every level or every other level in a good way. For example, this level introduces a new trick we have to learn. And because if we go over here, then we cannot go down there. So yeah, we create the time travel buddy. But what now? So what happens now is he will start moving in a moment. And he will get blocked because we're here in the way. So that doesn't work. So how do we get there? No, I don't know. We cannot jump down there. So the trick here is, little spoiler, you go over here, you sit there for a moment, you go back. And since you don't respawn, we end up behind him and can jump down here. There we go. So that's what I meant. The game teaches you new tricks every level or every other level, in a pretty good way, in my opinion. So I like the puzzle design so far. This level is obnoxious. I will probably not beat it here and just skip it. So basically, you have to time your jump here. It's really annoying. Wait, how did that work exactly? We jump down here and press space. No, something along those lines. No, I know. Okay, we push this in there. We press space. Oh, no. No. Okay, I remember. Sorry. Confusion. We go here. We press space. Time. And that was too early. And unfortunately, we have a reword time button. If I find it, there we go. It's... So we can reword the time. No, that was... not the right time. So you have to have an exact timing here, and it's really annoying. Nope. There we go. Got it. Okay, great. So this level, I don't know. It's an interesting mechanic, but it's super hard to pull off and very annoying because you solved the puzzle in your head already, but you cannot do it on a mechanical level, which is, I don't know. I don't like those kind of puzzles. That's interesting because, for example, a game which could do this a lot, but it only did it to a very small degree is Portal, for example. Especially in Portal 1, you could solve most puzzles without technical skills. Some levels involved a little bit of precise jumping and shooting, but most of them didn't. And there are a lot of mods and stuff and free maps, especially for Portal 2, where that is not the case, where the puzzles are actually or the puzzle involve tricky jumps and stuff like that. And that's cool. Some people like that. But Portal was never designed in a way like that, and this game, except for this one level, isn't either. So it confuses me a little bit that this level is in there, but I don't know. So, oh, this level, yeah, I remember. Okay, that was a little tricky. It's a while ago that I played this game the last time, before this recording. This level introduced a new trick as well. Boy, I can... Oh yeah, you somehow... Oh yeah, right. It teaches you that if you reset time, you reset all things in the level as well. So we don't even need our past me here. We just need to push the box over there, go over there, and then reset it, so it's not in our way anymore. We can get out of here. So that's that. I don't want to spoil too much more, so I think we're gonna leave it here. You got a good introduction, or a good overview of the game so far. I think it looks promising. Obviously the graphics are very well, simple. I think the game will keep like a simple art style. It might change stuff around still though, especially the GUI stuff like the goal, circle and stuff like that. I think those are placeholders. The sounds, as I said, are all placeholders, so they will change. Overall, it looks like an interesting puzzle game. I'm kind of looking forward to it. It's coming out, I'm looking forward to it. It's coming out 2016. I will keep you posted or keep you updated when that is the time. And so far, yeah, thanks for watching. This is Induction. I am TH Pion. Have fun and see you next time.